Nations achieve peace and they're able to strive and prosper once they have stability. So the question is, how do you as an individual maintain peace internally and externally? I'm Chaplain Adeel Zeb. Welcome to our series, WoRx. The Prophet ﷺ said to worship Allah, feed the poor, spread the peace, and then enter Jannah in peace. Let's take a look at this hadith in terms of the Arabic. The term salaam is used, and oftentimes we Muslims interpret salaam as peace, which effectively it is, but it's a little more complicated. Because this peace is an aftermath of the protection and security that comes with salam. And then you can have peace. So in order to have peace, first you need security and protection. So from a macro level, historically and in a contemporary manner, nations achieve peace and they're able to strive and prosper once they have stability. So the question is, how do you as an individual maintain peace internally and externally? So the assignment is take out a sheet of paper, draw a big circle, and make 4 pizza slices. 1 for worship, 1 for wealth, 1 for health, and 1 for relationships. So let's begin with worship. Think about in your life, what is the most unstable component in regards to worship? Perhaps it's praying 5 times a day, if that. And then ask yourself, what is keeping me from praying 5 times a day? The second one, what is my greatest challenge in terms of wealth and stability? Perhaps I'm living paycheck to paycheck, or I can't pay my bills, or I have too much student debt. And thinking about how can I get to zero net worth, i.e. debt-free? And perhaps thinking about how can I aspire to get to 3 to 6 months of savings so I won't have to live paycheck to paycheck. The next pizza slice, so to speak, is health. For example, if someone's goal is, I want to be able to run a mile in 7 minutes because I want to improve my health, right? Then going back to A and actually going out and running a mile and seeing what you can do. Now that you know what your B is and you know what your A is, you know you want to run a 7-minute mile, but you have not been able to do so at this current moment. How am I going to get from A to B? Am I going to get a coach? Am I going to join a track team? Whatever it may be, this is my goal. This is how I'm going to get there. And the final pizza slice is relationships. It's not hard. I don't think it's too hard for most of us to figure out what is the most unstable relationship that I'm in. And after you have written it down and named it, or them, think about how can I repair this relationship? Perhaps it's individual therapy, couples, or a group therapy. Perhaps it's just meeting them for a cup of coffee. Or perhaps it's just texting more, calling more, whatever it may be, but taking those steps. So these are some practical steps that you can have inner peace. And if you want a bonus level and you want to go Super Saiyan on this, then think about how you can tie these material aspirations to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the 3 out of the 4 pizza slices, how do they go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? If you haven't done the exercise, just been watching, it's okay. You can push the reload button on the video, rewind it back, and do the exercise. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button. And if you want more, check out our series, WoRx. 40 ways to reconnect with your own heart and the hearts of others. Thank you. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.